It's elimination time, and it's time also to join our Discord channel. Link in the video description. So much going on in there. But welcome everybody to the Elimination Chamber. We have got two massive matches tonight. This is a four-part pay-per-view, and you guys are going to have your socks blown right off your feet because we have got so much going on. Tonight we do have the World Heavyweight Championship match being defended in the Elimination Chamber. Shane's come out and said, welcome everybody to the show. We start off with a Bra Panties match. Mandy Rose, for weeks, has been trying to get her hands on that championship, and she may well just be able to tonight. Raw General Manager Stephanie has come up and said, so with Smackdown opening up the Elimination Chamber, it leaves Raw to feature heavily later on in the pay-per-view. I guess you save the best till last, don't you? Still, Mandy v Raquel should be a mediocre watch for an opening match, I guess. Stephanie McMahon throwing shade at SmackDown's matchups, but backstage we've got Roman who says, so tonight you get to see the Tribal Chief finally get what belongs to him. Having to deal with Drew these last few weeks has been very distracting. Drew says, Roman, you seem to do a lot of talking, but not much else. Why don't you let the talking take place in the ring? For weeks we have listened to your poisonous words. Walk around SmackDown like it's your backyard. Tonight I'll win the title, and you will acknowledge me. The Elimination Chamber rules were also on your screen there, but let's get underway in tonight's first match. This bout, it is a Bra and Panties match. It is the second Bra and Panties match that Mandy Rose, who keeps coming up with this idea, has faced off against Raquel Gonzalez in, and Mandy's got herself a brand new set of lingerie, and she looks just simply divine. And speaking of being divine, she does self-profess as God's greatest creation, and I'll have to admit, God did a good job creating her because she is incredibly beautiful. But her opponent tonight, the SmackDown Women's NXT Champion, there she is in all her glory. It's Raquel Gonzalez. She's, I imagine, fed up with Mandy Rose. Mandy keeps getting involved, keeps taunting her. She's taunted her on her ability to wrestle. She's taunted her on the way that she looks. And Raquel getting this match started very, very early. Hasn't even completed her entrance tonight. And in the ring with that belt in hand. And I think she's had enough of Mandy Rose, but she does reverse. But Raquel once again taking the fight to Mandy, who I think has probably burnt her bridges of any kind of friendship in this match, and the belt going off of the cranium, that beautiful cranium that Mandy Rose has. And Braun wants you to get these hands to subscribe. Move your mouse down below onto that big red subscribe button, and as Braun said, get these hands clicking that button. Raquel, you can tell, she's frustrated, she's livid, she is fuming with Mandy Rose. Not only has she had her looks criticized, she's had her whole wrestling persona destroyed by Mandy Rose. And if you've been keeping up with the series, you'll see that Mandy has been enjoying getting the adulation from the male fans in the WWE universe. She thinks she's something, well, we know that she is beautiful, but she thinks that looks are gonna get you by in WWE. Let me know down below what you think of Mandy Rose's behavior. Is it something that you condone? Something that you agree with? Let us know. And you can let us know on the Discord server as well. In the video description, you can join the Discord server via the link that is down there. And Raquel just gets Mandy Rose's head beating off of the turnbuckle, but Mandy now reverses a slap there to Raquel's face. And Mandy with a side. Ooh, the side there of Raquel just crashing off of Mandy Rose's knee. But again, Mandy plays up to the WWE universe. Cockiness. Overconfidence. Well, if you look like Mandy, then I understand why you would possess all of those attributes. But Raquel is by far definitely the purer WWE wrestler. She takes pride in her ability. And there she goes almost becoming overconfident herself, getting the WWE Universe into the raptures. But both these women in their bra and panties, recalling the Attitude Era, rolling back the years. Guys, some of you may not agree with bra and panties matches, but we all watch WWE. But Steph has tweeted, so I guess this could be considered an okay way to open up the Elimination Chamber. Mandy hasn't looked her best tonight, but I believe she has the venom within her to really push Raquel to the brink. Could Smackdown have a new women's NXT champion? A solid 4 out of 10 for this match. Why Stephanie got to bloody go out of her way to criticize Smackdown's matches? Raquel went to try and hit Mandy with her title again. Mandy's dodged it, and now Raquel on the outside. Is she going to take a trip to the hardened surface? She does. Cody Rhodes there. Cody Rhodes. Corey Graves just getting up from his seat, just admiring the sheer beauty that lays in front of him. Michael Cole, I think, would be in full agreement. Byron Saxton makes up the commentary team here tonight. Mandy Rose, again, choosing to taunt Raquel. And Raquel definitely is starting to feel the effects of this match. Mandy's starting to get in her groove as she enters the ring. Raquel, a bit hesitant, and now taunting Mandy back outside. But it doesn't look like Mandy's going to fall for that. Way too wily and not naive enough to fall into the trap there set up by Raquel. And Mandy now, the two women just stumble into each other. And Raquel now back in the driving seat of this match. And Raquel is just getting a little bit of composure, but she goes high. She's on the turnbuckle, and there's a massive double axe handle to the face there of Mandy Rose. She may not look as beautiful after this match when Raquel is finished with her, but she's got to have jumped from about 10, 11, 12 feet in the air. Her fists crashing down into the face of Mandy Rose. And there is a humongous height difference. There is a humongous strength difference, and Raquel now goes to the commentary table. She's had enough of Mandy Rose. She has flown through the air just to prove her point, utilizing her belt to beat some respect into Mandy Rose, and it's not going Mandy's way. Shane has tweeted, Steph, if only the WWE Universe and SmackDown fans gave a damn about your opinion. This rivalry has been brewing for weeks, and now we get to see the climatic end here at the Elimination Chamber. I know the fans will love this match. WWE Universe, show your appreciation as both these women now get into the ring. And as I was saying, there is a big height difference. There's a flapjack there by Mandy Rose. And I'm liking her lingerie. I'm thinking it's a good colour. Almost the same colour as her hair, but it's very, very fitting for God's greatest creation. All natural, as you can see. But, oh, Mandy went for the chick kick there, but Raquel was savvy enough to dodge it. And now Mandy Rose goes toppling over the ropes. Again, Raquel joins her on the outside of the ring. All three commentators are getting to their feet. I think they can sense that they might not have their commentary table for long. Hopefully, they have bought some spares, because we have got a whole pay-per-view to get through. And if they lose their table in the very first match, which they are going to, as Mandy Rose goes through the commentary table, I think via the next break. The backstage team are going to have to run out. And the biggest victim so far in this match is the commentary table. Mandy Rose, she's a spent force in this match. Surely not too much more to give. As now the commentary team get back to their seats. Probably feeling a little bit naked without their table, but all three of them get back to commentary duties. Mandy Rose once again being helped to her feet. Raquel just tosses her into the ring apron. And although Raquel has used her title fairly frequently in this match, this could be the last time that she holds onto that title. Remember, she won that from having a storming Royal Rumble. Her Royal Rumble performance was probably the highlight of any women in that Rumble. And because she did so well, she got a championship match. And now, Mandy Rose goes for the pin. There's the 1 count. There's the 2 count. New champion. No, Raquel Gonzalez does kick out. Mandy upset with the referee. almost insinuating that he was counting too slowly. And now the taunts begin as she just taunts her larger rival, who's had the better match so far. But both women to the feet in this ring. What a clothesline there by Raquel. And Raquel has done well not to become as venomous as Mandy Rose has. She could literally fight fire with fire. She's been personally vindicated, attacked. But Raquel has done well. It's strength of character not to lower yourself to your opponent's shadowy depths. But Mandy now, oh, there is the chick kick. What a surprise. It's a chick kick. That's it. Mandy, new champion. There's the 1 count. There's the 2 count. Mandy Rose is the new champion. No kick out by Raquel Gonzalez. Again, Mandy blames the referee for a slow pinfall count. But Mandy now frustrated, taking out all of her anger on Raquel. And now just taunting the WWE Universe, who are clearly siding with Raquel and want Gonzalez to retain her championship. But Mandy Rose now seems to have found another gear, and it's Raquel Gonzalez that looks in a very vulnerable state. But a clothesline there to Mandy Rose gives Raquel a bit of breathing space. The larger Raquel is struggling with Mandy Rose at the moment, who slams the back of her head off of that canvas. And again, just kicking the upper back. I don't know where she's found it, but Mandy Rose has definitely found another gear. She's notched this match up to one hell of a fighting frenzy. The WWE Universe look enthralled. You just don't know which way this match is going to go. Like a pendulum. First of all, I think Mandy's in the ascendancy and could win the title. It would be her first championship in this series. And then in other moments, Raquel surprises me, and I think she's going to retain. It is such an up and down match, but it's been absolutely nail-biting for the neutral fan there. But there Raquel reverses Mandy Rose, and Mandy is the one that is now fighting a losing battle as punch after punch connects with Mandy. And Rose, is it just a matter of time? Here we go. And now Raquel, with that crucifix submission maneuver that she is all accustomed to possessing and utilizing. The referee stood in the most awkward place. Backstage crew, are we going to cut to another camera? No, we're just going to keep this camera with the referee's arse, the main topic of view there. Come on. I'm getting crossed now with the backstage team. Come on, move the camera. And we do finally get a new camera, and we see an arm drag there from Mandy Rose, who has reversed Raquel Gonzalez. Mandy Rose, after escaping that devastating submission, now pins Raquel Gonzalez. There's the 1 count. There's the 2 count. Is there a new champion? Yes, we have a new champion. Mandy Rose, quite unorthodox in the win, but she has beaten Raquel Gonzalez, who I think just became a spent force. She did have a super chick kick, which I think's probably affected her ability to carry on, maybe even suffering from a concussion. But Mandy Rose wins the Women's NXT Championship. Brand new champion in the first match of this Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Comment down below, guys. I mean it. I need you to comment down below. What did you think of Mandy Rose's performance here tonight? Emphatic? Was it uneventful? What do you think? Put it down in the comment section below. But we've got a brand new, beautiful champion. Mandy Rose says, told you. I told you all that God's greatest creation would be out there taking Raquel's title. I can't wait to see my DMs later and how many of you men now want to take me out. Raquel was an interim champion. Now the real one is here. Confirmation that Mandy Rose is the brand new Smackdown NXT Women's Champion. Scintillating stuff. But now we move on to SmackDown's Elimination Chamber match. It is for the World Heavyweight Champion. You guys, we had a mystery superstar being inserted into this match, and you voted. 200 of you voted, and you chose Walter, commanding 60% of the votes. Cesaro says, Roman, Drew, you seem to be able to all too easily forget who the champion is. You two can squabble all you like, but after tonight's match, I will show you what a true champion is and what it looks like. But the Elimination Chamber, it's here. The backstage crew have, well, They've risen it. They have also put a brand new commentary table out there for the commentary team, who seem to be unable to do their job without a table. I guess the only job that it does is put their notes on the table. Other than that, it's just there for our enjoyment to see wrestlers go through it. But Edge is the first superstar out here tonight, looking absolutely incredible. You guys want brand new attires. You want these wrestlers to look as good as they can, and I promise you I will always mix up their attires, make sure that they stay relevant, and just give this series something else, a little bit extra. But Edge is the first superstar out here tonight in that red leather jacket. He's looking focused. He could do with a championship win. He would love to be walking out of this chamber the World Heavyweight Champion. Potentially lost a touch of relevance lately without a championship, but Edge will always have a place in the WWE Universe hearts, just through nostalgia and through the checkered history that he has with the company. Now here is the World Heavyweight Champion. It is Cesaro. The odds are firmly stacked against him. His ability will have to be on point tonight. Perhaps also maybe a little bit of luck. Luck can sometimes be a wrestler's best friend, but Cesaro now, with the World Heavyweight Championship in hand, enters the Elimination Chamber. Shane says, can Cesaro retain his title in one of the most hellacious matches known to man? The odds are firmly stacked against him, but WWE is a strange place, and with heart, desire and fighting spirit, Cesaro will need it all if he is to take the title and come away unscathed in this bout. He's just handed that title over. Could that be the last time that Cesaro holds that championship tonight? You guys are just going to have to wait and see. And whilst you're waiting and seeing, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Loads and loads of you guys have subscribed in your droves. We've got well over 800 of you. This channel's only been around for a couple of months. So, guys, all your support has been incredible. It's heartwarming. It is so rewarding after all the hard work that goes into making this series and the videos. Just to hear from you guys down in the comment section, or to see you subscribing or dropping likes on the videos, just makes it all worthwhile for us here at WrestleMania. But Drew McIntyre is out here tonight. The flames do wild. Kneel to the steel. Well, there is a lot of steel to kneel to, and Drew McIntyre makes his way into that hellacious structure that Shane was talking about. He was right as well in saying that not many superstars have retained their championship in the Elimination Chamber. I know John Cena has done it, and off the top of my head, I can't think of too many more superstars that have been able to accomplish the near-on impossible. But your choice. Here is Walter. You guys voted for him to have the vacant spot that Shane McMahon left wide open. This is an interactive series, guys, and I listen to you, and I give you the opportunity to get involved. So Walter, almost the people's choice here. We'll see just how well he can do. And if he were to win the World Heavyweight Championship, that would be down to you guys. You guys would have given Walter the championship. So I think you guys are all going to be rooting for Walter. Let me know down below just who it is you want to win this match, however. But Walter is out here looking... He's just looking in such good shape these days, isn't he? Nothing wrong, and I don't mind a larger, perhaps podgier, chubbier wrestler. By Joe, Kane is my favourite wrestler, and he certainly doesn't look like he did from the mid-90s. But, you know, I still think Kane is a phenomenal wrestler. Yes, I know he's now the mayor of Knoxville in Tennessee. But, anywho, Kane is awesome. And speaking of monsters, from one monster to another, Braun Strowman is out here tonight. The monster of all monsters. And I'm guessing he'll feel quite at home in this giant cage. Is, you know, where you tend to keep a monster in a cage. So perhaps maybe the other 5 men will be a little concerned that they are sharing this cage with just a humongous man. Monster, I should say. But Braun Strowman is going to be one of the superstars starting us off in this match. Has recently returned to WWE, and the right decision by Triple H. He had to return to WWE. Again, comment down below if you are psyched to see Strowman roaming around WWE once again. But the monster will be going up against the tribal chief. Who will acknowledge who? Who will get these hands? Who will reign supreme? Roman v Braun. And then, obviously, we know how the Elimination Chamber works. At various intervals during the match, the pods will open up, and the 4 superstars who have been given the pods will emerge into this match. All with the same aim: to win Cesaro's World Heavyweight Championship. Roman Reigns, the self-professed needle mover, puts bums on seats. It's pretty much the face of WWE these days. He's been ever present in this series so far. And he's actually embroiled in a rather vicious rivalry with Drew and McIntyre. All started via the Royal Rumble qualifications, and it has just snowballed, almost snowballing out of control. But it'll be interesting to see just how Drew and Roman interact in this match. But Roman's got his hands full, as his hands have to find a way to beat Braun Strowman. Well, actually, in fact, they don't, because whoever the next superstar out is could potentially take Braun off Roman's hands. So, again, this match, it's gonna be fiery, it's gonna be wild, and it gets underway with Roman taking the match to Braun Strowman. There's a DDT there, and the Monster of Monsters goes crashing down to the canvas. I would hate to be a referee in an Elimination Chamber match. Not only do the superstars not get to escape each other, but the wrestler, who's not trained to fight in any way, he just gets plonked in there. You can see he's already wiping the sweat from his brow, probably through fear and regret of taking this match on. But anyway, God bless you, referee. Have a safe match. But Roman still taking this match to Braun. There's a big boot there to the skull of the monster of all monsters. Roman now just taunting, getting the WWE Universe on side, but I don't think they respect that. Most of them probably supporting Braun Strowman, and most of you guys, I imagine, supporting Walter. But there's a pin there from Braun, just the 1 count, way too early to be getting an elimination in this match. But their first superstar out into the Elimination Chamber from the pods is going to be, it's Drew McIntyre. Now, keep an eye on Drew and Roman Reigns, because they generally just hate each other. There's a neckbreaker from Drew to Braun Strowman. Both men seem to be ignoring each other at the moment. Roman once again, well, now decides to double team with Braun, and there's a double DDT to Drew McIntyre. Roman again showing off his accomplishment to the WWE Universe and almost rubbing that in to Drew McIntyre's face. Braun going back after the tribal chief. This match is going to be just so exciting to call, because there are so many permutations of what could happen. And Braun Strowman now looking tall, but he missed his punch there, and Drew now managing to get an advantage and a headbutt onto Braun Strowman. Roman now fists, punch, kicks. Drew McIntyre being bested there by the tribal chief. Next superstar out, the second superstar out from the pod, it is going to be, it's Cesaro. It is the champ. The champ is out here tonight, and Braun Strowman going straight after him, but Cesaro gets the better of him. And if you do want to get a tweet in an upcoming episode, make sure you do comment down below, tweet with your message. Enemy State 9 said Roman and Drew are going to implode in this match. White Rabbit said Braun Strowman gets the win and destroys everyone. Slick Vic says Elimination Chamber is my favourite match type. Gerard Frank 21 said just DM'd Mandy after that win. Reckon she'll respond. No Diggity 615 says what happens with Raquel now? She is a dominant force. Shame she lost. And I've tweeted and said, remember guys to drop a like on today's video if you're enjoying this Elimination Chamber episode, the first of 4 parts. Then let me know by dropping a thumbs up and by subscribing to the channel. As Cesaro now, the monster amongst, or the monster of all monsters, now lies dormant on the canvas, and Drew has Cesaro down onto the ropes, and here is the people's choice. Walter makes his way into the chamber, Braun Strowman going after him, and I think both men inadvertently just missing out on facing each other, but there was a big kick from Cesaro to Drew McIntyre. Roman Reigns all too happy to scoop Drew, a fallen Drew, off of the canvas, but that's backfired as Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns tie up. And Drew finding new unique ways to injure the Tribal Chief, or to damage him. There's no acknowledgement there from Drew McIntyre, so a headbutt for the lack of acknowledgement, and Drew McIntyre's Superman punch, and for some reason Roman decided to give up on the pin. I think Walter was looming over him, but there's been a Superman punch to Drew McIntyre, who now lies lifeless. Well, does just get back to his feet. Cesaro, second rope, looking to get some damage there on Braun Strowman. And the last superstar out in this chamber match is Edge. Will he, as the fresher man, be able to utilize that? Will he be able to beat these 5 other men? Well, he's slammed down there onto the canvas by Cesaro. There's a pin there from Drew onto... It's Roman on Drew, I apologise, and it's just a 2 count. And Drew McIntyre is looking out of sorts here. That Superman punch has clearly had an adverse effect on his wrestling ability, but Braun Strowman now goes slammed down to the canvas by Walter. Kick there by Walter to Braun Strowman. And Cesaro is on top of the pod at the moment, and I have no idea what he is doing. Tries to go after all of these men, but inadvertently misses every single one of them. And now Braun trying to capitalise. There is a pinfall, and it's not even a 1 count, but Cesaro was trying to take down all of these men. That has massively backfired, and now Braun Strowman looks to get to grips with Cesaro, who still looking quite sprightly. And there's a big clothesline there to Braun. Roman Reigns has just split open Walter there in the ring. And Drew McIntyre now going after Edge with... There was a unique DDT there. And there's a pin to Edge. There's a 1 count. There is the 2 count. It is just a 2 count. Edge still the freshest man in the ring. And Cesaro utilising the pod there to damage Braun Strowman. Almost trying to cage the monster back up. And Cesaro has Braun up against the pod, and I do think we've lost Edge, but Cesaro goes through the elimination pod. Like I said, trying to cage the monster of all monsters, and that is going to seriously hurt Braun Strowman there. The damage is done, but Edge, how disappointing, and Walter, both men have been eliminated. I think it was Drew McIntyre eliminating Walter, and Drew McIntyre eliminating Edge, and Roman Reigns eliminating Walter. Roman and Drew, the 2 men that seriously hate each other. Probably the fiercest rivalry out of all of the superstars in this series so far. But they go hammer and tong against each other in this match. Braun Strowman now getting retribution, revenge after Cesaro had tossed him into the pod. Roman with a pin on Drew McIntyre, and Roman has the last laugh there as McIntyre is eliminated. That Superman punch earlier on definitely affected Drew McIntyre. Roman Reigns has the bragging rights, and now going after Braun Strowman with a submission maneuver, and Braun, he's not only has he gone through the glass of the pod, he's now got Roman Reigns trying to rip his head off, but he does manage to evade that, and Roman again just laying down punch after punch, and Strowman is like a wounded animal. He doesn't look like the monster of all monsters at the moment. Roman going for the pin there. Braun getting pinned. There's the 1 count. There's the 2 count. Braun Strowman has been eliminated. We are down to 2. It is Roman v Cesaro. This is a match for the ages. These 2 men, they've also enjoyed a little bit of a rivalry themselves. Roman demanding a match. Cesaro tried to give it to him, And Cesaro won that match. And now Cesaro reverses Roman Reigns, laying down punch after punch. Cesaro section. The Cesaro section of the crowd. He wears it adorned over his t-shirt when he enters the ring. But the Cesaro section are going wild. We've got "This is awesome" chants blaring through the arena. And now Cesaro going top rope. And I think Roman in a very precarious position. And Cesaro, again, on top of the pod. He tried this earlier and messed it up, but he does connect this time. Roman Reigns, from about 15 feet in the air, has a grown man landing on his sternum. What an absolute brutal match this has been. And now Cesaro starting to enjoy himself in this match. Roman gets caught once again, and Cesaro enjoying himself. Roman, not so much. Now Roman, who so often normally, well, he gets the assist, doesn't he, from the Bloodline. And if you've been keeping up with this series, we've not only got Jay and Jimmy Uso, we've got Solo Sikoa also in the Bloodline, mirroring real life, I must just say. Solo Sikoa joined the Bloodline in this series before he did in real life. Just showing that WWE watch this series. Of course I joke, I am not that arrogant. Remember guys, to join our Discord channel, the link is in the video description. We have games, contests, prizes, and it's a place to kick back, chat, and relax and talk about all things wrestling. So make sure you do subscribe to our Discord channel. Cesaro calling for the big swing there, and now Roman gets tossed into the turnbuckle and is at the mercy of Cesaro. Will both men be able to survive this match? Time will tell. Both look like it has taken a toll on them, and I surely hope this ends in climatic fashion, because it has been it's been a match which I definitely feel that we can all get invested in. Cesaro, Roman. And Roman now slowing the match down. Both men probably struggling to catch their breath. And oh no, Roman now has Cesaro where he wants it. But Cesaro reverses with a jawbreaker. And jawbreaker it was. Cesaro going for the neutralizer. It is a neutralizer to Roman Reigns, who has been seen crashing down onto the canvas. Cesaro going top rope. Again, he goes to the pod. Cesaro, it's like a suicide mission. Jumps from the pod, crossbody, and he misses. Cesaro's winded himself. Roman just looks like a ragdoll. Spread eagle on the canvas. Both men get to the feet at the same time. Superman punch from Roman Reigns. That's it. Brand new champion. There's the 1 count. There's the 2 count. Roman Reigns has done it. No, he hasn't. Roman Reigns hasn't done it. But again, he goes for another finisher. And it's reversed once again by Cesaro. Cesaro now surely has the upper hand. Who'd have thought it, after dropping 15 feet out of the air onto the canvas to wind yourself, then be Superman punch, that Cesaro had the ability to recoup some energy to kick out of the pin. Second neutralizer to Roman Reigns. Cesaro once again, just pin him. Pin Roman Reigns. This is the best opportunity, but I think Cesaro feels that it's not enough to put Roman Reigns away for the 3rd time in this match. Goes up to the pod. Another giant crossbody. This one connects. Surely that is it. This is game, set, and match. Cesaro pin Roman Reigns. Again, just causing as much damage as he can. Getting Roman to his feet. We've got... It's another neutralizer. This is the 3rd neutralizer. Cesaro just ensuring that he manages to put Roman Reigns away. There is the pin, middle of the ring. The ref counts. There's the 1 count. There's the 2 count. He's done it! Cesaro retains the World Heavyweight Championship, besting 5 other men. Walter, Edge, Drew McIntyre, and Roman Reigns. Sensational stuff. Braun Strowman as well was the one man that I forgot. Cesaro prowls the Elimination Chamber. He has won it. Retains the World Heavyweight Championship. What a match from SmackDown's Golden Boy. He's tweeted and says, and just like that, surely I should be recognized as a bona fide WWE champion. Not many have been able to retain their titles in the steel structure. It wasn't easy, but my God, I have done it. Shane McMahon says, a tremendous bout in the chamber tonight. A huge congratulations to Cesaro, who keeps hold of his World Heavyweight Championship. Roman, Drew, Braun, Edge, and Walter tried in vain to beat the best, but ultimately fell at the last hurdle. Smackdown has been on fire tonight. On your screen are the upcoming matches that will take place over the next 3 episodes of the Elimination Chamber. Braun's reminding you once again to get these hands subscribing. I'll see you all next time. Bye.